Welcome, everybody, to Episode 4 of Prophecy of Odeecas. I am your DM and host, Coffee Horse. With me, I have my players, Cody.
Howdy, howdy.
Toast.
Hello.
Hunter.
Hello.
And Demray.
Hello.
Would you guys like to announce your characters?
Sure. Mine is Stygius Numera, half-elf rune wizard.
I am good old Rico Thornblade, my rogue halfling.
It's between you and Toast.
I am Quill. I am a elf druid.
Finish us off strong here, Toast. Or not.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah.
You might be muted.
Yeah, he might be muted.
Or he turned into his namesake.
Yep. Oh.
Hello?
Oh,
There
there
he
he
is.
is.
Hello?
Was I really muted the whole time?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. All right. Well,
Oh, and he's gone.
Yep. Gone again.
okay. What about now?
Okay,
Yep,
you're
there
back.
Am I still here?
Yes.
Okay, I think I know the problem. I was trying to I'm using my phone, so I was just switching tabs. I need to go to the home so that it pops out with the little window. All right. I'm Toast. Character is Damocles. I'm a Goliath monk.
All right. So I will do
Sorry about the complication.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us. So I'm going to do a little something different on our recap here. I would like you guys to recap what you guys remember, and I will fill in whatever is left out. So whoever took really good notes, if someone wants to recap.
Uh-oh.
I think when
You're always clacking away.
I think when we left off, we were in the tavern making a plan to.
That's right.
Yeah, we were planning on going to the Musk-Graves and stopping whoever was going to release the Merkel's binding.
And were they doing research down at Musk-Graves?
Yes,
Or
and
something? Okay.
that's what we were going to stop, I think.
Yeah.
So just to fill in a little bit more, you guys had done an investigation on a person named Ruthar Graveheart. You guys had learned information about him and about what his god and a couple other gods are doing. You know that they are gaining research in the town of Musk-Graves, where they've also been having a ship come down to Sharess, pick up crates that are supposed to be going to the Kingdom of Tyr, and bringing them back up to Musk-Graves to then be shipped across over to their base camp, which is in a place called Umberlee's Wrathful Cove. You guys decided to take care of the boat. That was one of your first things you decided to do. You guys went there that night, took care of the boat, killed everyone there, and then, Stygius, you found something in the crates that you thought was mighty concerning. Quill, you had drowned yourself, come back, and then sprinted into the forest with Rico chasing you. Damocles, after tying up the captain and putting him back on the boat and forgetting to take him back off, you and Stygius blew the boat into a ton of smithereens. And that's where we leave off at you guys had just went to bed in the saloon where there was no one. You grabbed a couple keys from behind the desk, and it is now morning time. What would you guys like to do?
I say we get a move on, unless we need supplies.
I still have a bunch of healing potions, I believe.
I also have at least one healing potion.
I have 3 greater healing potions.
How do we get to Musk-Graves? Do we walk? Do we ride horses? Do we take a boat?
Horses would be.
So I kind of have an idea for that.
Do we get a ride to you?
I have an idea for Damocles, I should say, because he's quite large, so he's not going to be able to ride a normal horse. So let's go to the stables.
Word.
I'm in.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Let's head to the stables.
Okay, you guys are gonna head to the stables.
We're heading to the stables.
So you guys head towards the stables of Sharess. As you guys wake up in the morning, you see the town is still flooded with guards. They look like they've been investigating the dock site all last night. You see that there's tons of town people still out walking by the docks trying to figure out what the hell happened last night. And as you guys grow close to the edge of town, next to where the stables would be, you see that there is a young fellow pulling some horses out from behind the stables and putting them in their slots for the day.
Do you guys think they've got a ox for Damocles?
Yes, what were you thinking there, Quill?
Well, I need to inspect what they have for horses first. So let's go talk to the man out front.
Yeah, we're looking for something large, warhorse like.
Lead the
More
way.
something willing.
Okay, as you grow closer, you see the young human. He stands about 5 foot in height. He seems to have just put 2 horses in what looks to be little stalls for the day. As he goes to turn around, he sees you guys and he goes, "Oh, hi, how can I help you?"
We need a horse.
Just one?
Maybe. Can I see what horses you have? I'm looking for a very specific type of
yeah.
horse.
Yeah, we have these 2 up front here, and I have there's a couple bigger horses in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
All right. What do you do with that? You've casted Speak with Animals.
I want to walk over to the 2 horses up front.
Okay.
Are they saying anything? Or...
No, they seem to be eating at the current moment. They don't seem to be chatting with each other. They seem to be eating.
I'm going to ask. I'm going to first greet them. So I'm going to say, "How are you fine horses doing today?"
Oh, yes, we are doing very good. How are you?
Which one of you thinks that you can carry him? And I point to Damocles.
You see, they look at each other and goes, "That is a very big man. I do not know if I can carry him. Neither of us seems like we are willing to carry that fat bastard."
Okay, I want to go look at the horses in the back then.
All right. As he leads you around back, you see that there's a small little pasture area, and it seems like there is 1 draft horse and 1 draft horse mix, half quarter horse, half draft horse back there as well.
Okay, I want to go over and ask them the same thing. So, how are you guys doing today?
The draft horse comes clomping over to you, goes, "All right. I do all right."
Is Damocles in sight?
Did you have him follow you around the building?
Damocles, did you come with me?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you think that you can carry him?
Yep.
If you want, I can give you a little extra strength to do so.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay. This is the horse, Damocles.
Wonderful.
I go with you?
Yes, I just need to talk to the stable boy. I'll be back.
Yeah, okay. As you turn away, he just puts his head down and starts eating grass. You see the stable boy has come back around front, and he looks like he's picking up, he's grabbing a hay bale and starting to split it up and put it in the troughs that these two front horses were standing.
Okay, and remind me, how many days are we going to be gone for?
So you determined that if you took the fast route, it would be about 3 days. You would get there about the third day, like midday, depending on how your day went. If you took the longer route, it's about 4 days of travel. You would arrive there at the fourth day.
Okay.
And that's if everything goes smooth.
So what route do you guys want to take?
I think we should just take the fast route.
Okay. And who has money to buy a horse?
I have 167 gold.
Okay.
I don't know how much, if that's enough or what.
So we'll need a horse for 3 days.
Well,
Well,
it's 3
we
days to
have to
get
bring
there.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have to bring it back.
So 6.
At least. Probably. I mean, maybe 7 to be safe. Just
Call it
'cause
7 to be
we'll have
safe,
stay
yeah.
there for probably a day.
I don't need to ruin my credit because I didn't bring my horse back on time.
So I want to ask the stable dude, how many, how much for the draft horse for 7 days?
He goes, it'll cost you, well, about 50 gold a day. So, how many days are you taking him?
We'll be back in 7 days.
7 days? How about 300 gold with a 50 gold deposit?
How about 200 gold with a 50 gold deposit?
Make a persuasion check or intimidation, however you want to do it.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
21.
21? What are you, is this persuasion or intimidation?
Intimidation.
What'd you say exactly?
I said, how about 200 gold and a 50 deposit?
Okay. Okay. That sounds good.
Perfect.
Just don't hurt me. Who pays him?
Well, I only have 167 gold.
Don't we only owe him 50 right now, though?
Oh, well, I guess.
I have 9 gold.
Well, sorry, how much gold do we need?
250.
In total, but I think we only need to give him 50 right now.
No, he 250 with a $50 deposit, so 300 total.
No, 200, and I said a $50 coin
Oh yeah,
deposit.
so 250 total is what you need to give him right now. You would get your $50 back if you bring the horse back.
I see.
I have 60 gold I could pitch in, but that's all I have.
I can't find my gold in my inventory. I should have quite a bit, but
That's weird. Yeah, you have 268 gold.
okay. It would. I'll pay for it. Why not?
So wait, are
Are we
we?
going to do all of it?
Unless anybody wants to split it with me.
Well, I've got 167.
You want to go and want to go halvesies?
We
Yeah,
want
what is that?
25
Like
from each.
1 to 125? Yeah, I can do that.
All right, I removed that from Rico's. I'll remove that from yours as well. How much gold did you have?
I
David,
have
please?
167.
Minus 125. Okay, there. Now your gold should be accurate.
Wondrous.
All right. He goes around and he grabs the horse and he brings it up front to you.
What is the horse's name?
The kid just hands the horse and walks away. He's very
Well,
scared.
fuck him then.
Okay, I asked the horse, what is your name?
I don't have a name. I just horse.
What would you like for your name to be?
I don't know.
Can the man who's riding you name you?
As long as he's nice.
He'll be nice to you. So I tell Damocles that he can give him a name. He doesn't have one.
Oh. We'll name him Buell.
Buell?
Buell? The horse looks very
Buell.
confused at you, Quill. Buell?
That's what he wants to name you.
Okay. All right,
I
you have this
like
draft
it.
horse.
So Quill, how do you plan on the rest of us getting there? Just one
You
horse?
you can ride with Damocles, and Stygius can ride on my back.
Cool.
But we gotta go somewhere that's not so public, so I can make this horse a little stronger.
What is that?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
You'll see. Let's find somewhere less public.
She's got the opposite of a horse tranquilizer in her back pocket.
She's got horse steroids.
All right. Well, shall we head out towards our destination? Are we good to head out from town? Everyone had what they need.
I think so.
Well, if I'm going to be carrying the halfling, do I get some kind of pouch to carry him in, or
I think I'm sitting behind
Pouch.
you.
I never thought of that. That would be a very efficient way to carry Rico.
Make a baby Bjorn.
What?
You could just make a baby Bjorn for him. He could ride on Damocles' chest.
nice? Nice.
I am a relatively tall baby.
Well, I'm a 8-foot tall giant, so I think you'll fit.
That is true.
Yeah, if there's anyone that can carry you like a baby Rico, it is definitely Damocles.
That or He can probably ride on my back with Stygius, can't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Either way works.
All right,
So
so
no
you guys,
harness to carry the bouncing baby halfling.
So, are there
No
any? Could we head
You
to
could
like
make
the edge
one.
of town for you to transform?
Yes, and we need to get out of town so I can.
Okay, so you guys
Strengthen
walk.
this
What are
horse.
you looking for out of town, specifically on the route, especially?
Like a
You
big
know-
Fortnite bush that we can hide in so she can transform.
You know the quick way. You go towards Mount Eos a little bit, and then you cut right, and you go through some hills. Let me pull up a map here for you guys, and I can show you. So you would know you would come out this way a little bit, and then come up into Musk-Graves. The long way is around. I don't know if you guys can all see this.
I can see it. So we go like straight over
Yeah,
the mountain,
you go straight
basically.
over. You go over these very. It's a very hilly area over here.
Hilly area.
The easy way around, it goes right around the edge of it. So you guys would come out over here and then head that way, just to give an idea.
Do we think the draft horse will be fine going over that really hilly area?
I think it
Some
will.
steroids.
I think it will if my spell works.
Okay. All right, then I suppose we're going the quick way then, eh?
As long as my spell works.
Can everybody still hear me?
Yeah, we can all still hear you.
Right up. Just wanted to make sure I didn't break myself again.
Yeah. So as you guys walk out of town a little bit, you guys find this group of trees. It's not too far down the road, and it is out of town. What do you guys want to do?
Stop and watch a magic trick.
Okay,
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to try to use my plant growth spell, but I want to alter it a little bit and make it more like animal growth.
Okay.
And I'm using the enrichment part of that spell.
How are you going to buff this for animal-wise?
So, would it be possible that I can draw power from the earth and use 2 level 3s to make it more?
I feel like, yeah, if you use 2 level 3s, or maybe if you used like a...
Like a summon beast?
Yeah, if you used a summon beast and a plant growth, you would have to roll pretty decent on your arcana for this, but it could be possible.
Okay.
I need you to roll them both, and tell me what the 2 numbers are, and I will add them together and get an average. As long as the average
Arcana
beats-
and what else?
Arcana and animal handling would be
Okay.
the 2.
A 17
Okay.
and a 15. And both
Alright.
of those are level 3 spells.
All right. Give me 1 second here. Describe how it looks when you do this.
So I'm first going to. We have trees around us. Mm-hmm. So first, because like I said, I'm drawing power from the earth. So first, I'm going to put my hands to the tree that's closest to me and draw some power from it. And then holding that power in my hands, I'm going to pet the horse and let the power ease into the horse, casting my 2 spells.
So you guys see this happen, and all of a sudden you see this horse start to grow in size. It grows 1 size larger, and it looks like, Damocles, you could easily ride this horse. This horse is plenty big for you. Now, and it also looks like it has been imbued with more energy, so it looks like it will be faster.
Oh yeah.
Now I see what you mean.
I would like to mount that horse.
You're going to mount that horse?
Hell yeah.
You do. Make an animal handling check for me right now.
Okay. Is that in skills? Yes, it is. 19.
19. As you get on, you see he stirs a little bit, but he settles down, and you are now on top of this big fucking horse.
Hell yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do before we go into travel mode here?
Well, I'm going to change into my wolf form.
Okay.
Damocles, are you forgetting something? As I look
I'm gonna smash
past-
that little halfling up by the truck. Can I even reach him on this big ass horse?
No, you have to get off.
Oh fuck.
Punk.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
Rico
Well,
can
can I-
jump onto the horse. He has boots that could allow him to jump onto the back of that horse.
Well, yeah. Then just do that, you little bastard.
I was gonna see if I could get him off.
I didn't know you. I didn't know
Do
you were on
another
some Back
check.
to the Future shit. I had some jetpack boots going on.
I'll go ahead and jump up onto the horse.
All right, you spring right on top of the back of the horse. I need Damocles to make one more animal handling check.
Damn it.
I'd like to land slapping my ass on the back of it, or my hand on it.
23. 20.
Make another one.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
15.
All right. He spooks a little bit with what Rico did, but you still have control of the horse.
Rico, if you fuck
Hey.
this horse out and we both go flying, I will fuck you up.
Good horse handling, buddy.
All right. So you guys started in the morning, so we will count this as day 1 of travel. I need someone to make a survival check for me.
I'll do it.
I would +7.
Oh. I got a 14.
Almost.
Or
A
Hunter can do it.
14.
You can do
I'll
it
roll.
tomorrow, because we all have to do it a different
Oh,
day.
okay. Well, I just rolled one. Sorry.
A 14. The day goes well. There's nothing abnormal that happens. You guys cruise through the first day as you guys start to get to the edge of the hills, which you will have to climb and work your way through.
Wait.
Do you guys proceed to push on, or do you guys want to stop and make camp?
I feel like we should probably,
Yeah, I think we put. Oh, okay.
unless you want to push on.
I think we should push on.
What time of the day is it?
It's getting close to sunset about now. The sun is just starting to set.
I think if we keep going, we'll make the most amount of.
But if you do, you can risk
Exhaustion or killing
Exhaustion.
a horse. I want to ask the horse how he's
Yeah,
feeling.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
That's the horse. The horse seems like he's doing all right. He's seems tired, but he doesn't seem exhausted at the current moment.
I'm going to turn back into my... Well, first, I'm going to... Can I talk to Stygius still?
Yeah, I mean, you two have built that mental connection, so if there's any talking that wants to go on, that can go on as well during the travel. I just need you guys to let me know.
What do you think, Stygius? Do you think we should make camp?
You hear this in your head, Stygius, by the way.
I say this out loud. I'll be honest, my thighs are quite sore.
Camp it is.
Appreciate it.
Okay, while they set up camp, I'm going to see if I can find something to eat for this horse, I think.
All right. I mean, you could just let the horse. You could put a little bell on the horse and let it go graze.
Little bell. Do we have a bell?
I don't know. Do you? Do you
I don't
something
have
to
a bell.
keep track of it?
I don't have a bell.
You could tie it up for the night.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd tie it up because I think I have.
Just as long as you have
a
rope,
bell.
you can just
I would be
hobble
willing
it.
to loan you a bell.
Do you have you have a bell in your pocket? You just carry around bells, dude.
I guess I do.
All right. Well, I
have
suppose
a bell
we'll
in my
put
backpack.
a bell on the horse. Let him do what he does.
All right. You put a bell on the horse.
If Quill would like to, I don't know, ask him politely to not go too far, that would also be cool.
If we leave you, are you going to leave?
You're in your wolf form still, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "No, I have Bell. Bell, make me stay close. I know what Bell does."
Perfect.
All right,
Okay.
then let's set up camp here.
Quill's gonna change back to her human form,
All right.
or her elf form.
I guess I'd like to. Can I build a fire?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'd
You
like
guys
to build a fire.
You guys set up camp. Anything you guys want to do before you guys go to bed?
Do we want to have watches throughout the night? Like, take turns?
That would be a good idea out here in the wild.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. I only need 4 hours.
How do I know that?
She tells you that.
No, but how do I know how many?
You have to take full 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, okay.
Stygius and Quill can take 4 hours of rest.
Okay. What time is it? What time are we getting up?
In 8 hours.
Well, I'm happy to take first watch.
And then I'll take second.
Okay. So, if there's nothing else anyone wants to do before you guys settle down to bed, we will get right into it.
Actually, I do want to, as we're eating, see. Well, let's talk a bit about game plan when we reach Musk-Grave. We are attempting to find where this research is. So, what are some risks that we need to start thinking about?
Personnel. How many bad guys there's going to be in there? Who's going to be trying to stop us while we're out there?
Yeah, and if we can be perceived as one of them, that could be some benefit as well.
Yeah, you let me know how to fool somebody into believing I'm with them.
I'll think on it. What else?
Where do we want to start with gathering information as far as where in Musk-Graves to go?
That's a good question as well. I would assume there's going to be some sort of conservatory or library that has this knowledge base, but for all we know, it could be a fort or a castle or something.
You know who might know?
Who might?
Dude,
That captain we murdered on the boat on accident.
The barkeep at the tavern. I say we go to the tavern first.
You always want to go to the tavern first.
Shut up, Damocles. It's
Yeah,
true,
fine.
though. That's where we found all of our information.
That's true. Find some people talking there.
Rico and Damocles. Rico, you know you have family in town. You know your dad is the captain of the town guard. Damocles, you know the exact same thing.
Okay. Well, I
Wait, they have
do
the same dad?
know. No.
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 Sorry.
I have an old friend who might be able to help us.
What? I think I do too. Just slip my mind, you know? I can reach out to him when we get there and see if he knows anything.
I can reach out to mine as well. Perfect. I think we have a game plan.
Of the out of the meta awkwardness is going to cause.
Yeah. All right. If there's nothing else to be discussed, we will go into the first watch.
Sounds like a plan. What role do you want?
Roll a perception check for me.
Womp womp. Rolled an 8.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, and ignore that second roll. That was back still.
As you watch throughout the night, you hear creatures rustling about, but nothing really seems to catch your interest. The one thing that's still stuck in your head, though, is what is the coin that is in my pocket? Other than that, your watch seems to go by just fine.
Yeah, throughout the night, I flip that over in my hands, and I activate my Detect Magic rune. And
As you
I
look at
take
it-
another good look at it.
As you look at it with your Detect Magic, it's magical, all right. It's so magical. Its intensity, even though not similar, but reminds you of the intensity of magic coming off of Quill. It's not the same type of magic. It's a completely different magic, something you haven't seen before, but its intensity off of this little object is immense.
I see. Some sort of nature magic, then, I mutter to myself and continue to ponder. Once my timing is up, though, I stand up, brush off my bottom, and walk over to Quill. And then I
All right.
gently shake her on the shoulder and whisper,
Quill wakes up, I imagine.
You do.
"It's your watch."
Okay.
And I head to my pad and attempt to fall asleep.
All right. Quill, roll a perception check for me.
And
Do so with
Quill-
advantage.
Okay. A 10.
A 10. All right. As you watch and listen and smell throughout the air of the night, it cools off quite a bit. You hear rabbits and mice skittering about. And you feel that connection with the ground. You feel that magic that you used today, and now you have this odd connection with Stygius where you can talk to him mentally, and it seems like it's only working with him. You haven't tried with the others yet, but you're starting to feel a little more at peace, like your connection to what you once were is coming back. Other than that, your night goes on without a trace. Nothing seems to stir.
Before I wake these guys, I want to turn into my wolf form. And
All right.
I'm gonna go, like, it's like when the sun's like starting to rise, probably.
All
I
right.
want to go into the woods and see if I can find any creatures.
All right. What creature are you looking for?
A deer, rabbit, like anything like that.
So as you skulk about, make a survival check for me.
Hold on 1 second. $14.
As you sneak about, you see a deer pops out of a bush.
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay. You proceed to hunt down and catch this deer. What
And
would
then
you
I'm
like to do?
I'm gonna bring it back to camp for them.
Okay. As you guys proceed to wake up in the morning, you guys see a wolf, a giant wolf, dragging a deer into camp.
I suppose somebody did a little bit more than watching last night.
Ooh, breakfast. Nose goes on cooking as I put my hand to my face. And just cover my entire face with my palm.
I'll give it a go.
All right.
I don't know.
You would have like simple tools to cook. In your packs, you guys would probably all have simple tools. You guys cook up a breakfast of this deer.
Quill's gonna
anything-
take. Sorry. Quill took a quarter off and just ate it in her wolf form.
You took off one of the hind legs.
Yep.
All right. Before you guys go to cut this deer apart, you see Quill gruesomely rip one of the hind quarters off of this deer and walk over and start chewing on it.
Well, that's one way to do it.
All right. You guys have breakfast. It's day 2 on the trail. Who would like to make a survival check?
I'll make a survival check.
All right.
Well,
Roll a d8.
just a regular one.
Yep, just a regular d8.
Okay. 6.
All right. As you go throughout the day, the sky starts to grow gray. You guys walk along, and it starts to rain. And then it starts to more than just rain, it starts to downpour. This does cause a setback and sets you back half a day. You guys get up top, the storm passes over, it's about sunset. Do you guys want to continue to push on?
Do we want to take like a 4-hour break and then maybe get going again?
Yes,
Not a bad idea.
I think so.
What's the plan?
Quill, do you want
I
to
think-
ask the horse how it feels?
So wait, I have a question. Do I understand Rico and
You
Damocles?
understand them. They can talk to you, but you can't talk to them.
Okay. Then I
At
will
least you
ask.
haven't tried.
I see.
I will ask the horse how it feels.
Yes, the horse is like, I'm wet, but I'm fine.
Would a little break help you out?
Sure.
Okay, we'll take a little break.
All right. You guys take a short break. Anything you guys want to do during the short break?
Can we like try to dry off the old horsey boy?
You guys build a fire. You bring the horse close. He starts to dry off, but it's not raining anymore. You just had some heavy rain and the ground was quite muddy, so it impeded your travel a little bit. 4 hours go by. It's probably about midnight at the time.
Well, do you guys want to get going again?
Yeah, I suppose it's time we head on.
Let's continue, yes.
All right, I need you guys to make another survival check for me.
Suppose I'm happy to give it a go.
Can I give him guidance?
Is that are you in your wolf form?
Oh yeah, never mind. Well, but I long rested, so I will come out of my wolf form.
So this will be using your second charge.
But but if I slept for 4 hours, that's a long rest, right?
For you, yeah, but you guys said you were just taking a short rest. I didn't take that as you guys were taking a long rest.
Okay. Well, then never mind.
What'd you roll,
Alright.
Stygius?
That's 17.
17. You guys make up. It's dark. It's a little harder to see. You guys make up a little bit of time. You guys probably think you guys will be there probably about on the third day. You guys will probably be there just after mid-afternoon.
Well, what's the terrain like out here?
It's very rocky, very rough. There is a path, but it seems like it hasn't been traveled a lot. And there are a lot of other trails that go across. They look to be animal trails. You do see some which are very big trails, and they have giant footprints in them. You would assume that there are some probably very dangerous creatures about.
Can Quill try to smell and see what they are?
Make a perception check. Actually, make an investigation check is what it would be.
Not 1. +5, 6.
You are unable to tell what these tracks are.
Okay.
All right,
Can
do you
I
guys
look at them? And
You could look
tell
at
what
them.
tracks they are?
Yes, it would be an investigation for you.
18.
18? What tracks are you looking at specifically? There's a couple different ones. One looks like it's not much of a track, but more of a drag trail. One of them is a very big and wide track, like set of tracks, and one of them is you can't really tell if it's just the moving of rocks or what, but it does look like there's a little bit of a pattern to this other set. Which are the?
I'm looking at the big wide one.
The big wide one?
Yep.
You can't tell exactly what it is, but you can tell that it's probably a giant.
Ah. Spooky scary. Well, you guys,
It looks like this one's probably a giant.
Bring it on. I'm not even worried.
Giant? I don't think I've ever seen a giant footprint. And I'd like to go and examine that as well.
Rico points it out to you. You see, it's where the footprints are. It's almost hard to see, but it has pressed the rocks that normally are all over this hillside into the ground, making like these shallow footprints of a really big foot.
Can I put my foot in that footprint and see how much bigger he is than me?
Your foot is quite a bit smaller.
Let's see.
I would like to lay down in the footprint.
Rico is about the size of you.
Damn.
That's quite a big foot.
All right.
I've heard there are different kinds. Do you think we can tell based on the prints, Rico?
Can I tell? Make a investigation check, or
You would have to make a survival check.
$14.
It's really hard to decipher what this is. You know it's a giant's footprint, but you don't know what species of giant.
You know, unfortunately, I just can't quite tell. I don't think I have a tall enough vantage point.
Could I pick him up and change it? What would the vantage point help?
You could pick him up. I don't know if it would really help
Probably
him.
wouldn't help.
Well, I don't know. Would I be able to tell any different than anybody else?
You could give it a roll.
All right. What do I need to roll?
Survival.
Survival.
It is. You guys are. It is late into the night. It's probably about 4 in the morning.
I rolled a 26.
Looking at it and feeling the ground, you can decipher that this is probably, with the location and where you are, a hill giant.
All right. It seems to me as though this is in fact a hill giant.
Interesting. Well, I suppose we should.
What do we know about hill giants? Sorry to cut you off, Sidious.
Oh, good.
I mean, you know they're not to be messed with.
Right.
They will beat the shit out of you. I mean, they're very big creatures.
Do we know any like weak points in a fucking hill giant?
You've never seen one, so you would have no clue.
Well, that concludes my investigation.
Well, I think we should continue on and head away from wherever this one was heading. And perhaps get a bit of rest before we get into town.
I think that's a good idea, Studious.
Rest until sunrise.
You guys want to rest until sunrise? So, Stygius and Quill, you guys will receive the benefits of a long rest. Hunter and Toast, I need you guys to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh, push the wrong button. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Ooh, okay.
Plus 4.
and a 6. You guys both receive 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
So go to your where it says conditions and add. Actually, I will do it. I will add a level of exhaustion to both of you.
Okay, so don't add it.
I already did it. I will add your level of exhaustion.
I was gonna say I don't even see. Oh, it's at the bottom there. Okay, never mind. I was like, I don't even see it.
Thanks, Master.
So just so you know, every time you gain a level of exhaustion, you don't want to gain more than 6 because it will kill you. But the first one, there's 5 feet minus to your speed, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh no. Okay.
On abilities,
On ability checks.
ability check.
Yes.
Well, damn.
Tragic.
Shall we
Which
press
ones
on?
are so? Which ones are those? Are those like the skills and stuff? Like if I were to make an athletics check,
Yes,
okay.
those would be any of your skills.
So you'd roll 2 and take the lowest one.
No. It would just be, you would have a, yes, you roll 2, take the lowest.
Okay.
All right, is there anything, you guys wake up the next morning, one last day, I need someone to make one last survival check. You guys are going to be moving a little bit slower.
I should not because I am at
Yeah,
disadvantage now.
I'll do it this time. Roll 11.
Roll a d8.
Two.
Okay. Roll a d6 for me.
5.
As you guys are walking along, you guys have to take a little bit more time as you go down, and as you're going, all of a sudden you hear boof, 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 coming from behind you, and it's seeming to pick up. Boof, 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 boof.
I think we might want to run.
I think we run.
I would like to turn around while I'm sitting on the back of the horse with Damocles.
You see a hill giant chasing after you guys.
Guys, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news per se, but there's a hill giant behind us, and he seems kind of pissed off.
We should definitely head out.
As you guys
Yes.
go to start
Very
run, as you guys go to take off, you see that he starts to catch on you, and all you hear is he looks to be catching you.
What do we do?
Quill, can you maybe tell the horse to run faster?
I'm going to try to reply to Rico and tell him that I don't think that will work. It looks like we're going to have to fight.
As you do, make an Arcana check for me. Rico, make a Wisdom saving throw.
I got a 6.
Wait, do I need to make one too?
Yeah, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
And that's not at disadvantage, right?
No,
Because it's a
that
save.
is not. That's a save.
W. Okay.
16.
All right. You cannot break through. Quill.
Okay. I'm going to ask Stygius what he thinks. What do you think, Stygius?
Before I answer, what do the surroundings look like? Are they the same that they have been, just rocky, kind of hillish area?
Yes. You guys are just on the edge of the hills. You guys are working your way down. You guys are getting close to where it turns into that grassy bottom once more. But right now the terrain is still rocky and rough.
How
Okay.
close to the grassy bottom are we?
Well, you're about 10 miles from the grassy bottom, and then from there it's probably another 10 miles to town.
Ah, I see. So we're not exactly out running distance.
Here's what I've got. As we're riding, I'd like to yell and say, Quill, if you want to keep his attention on you, nipping at his heels, so to speak, that'd be a great start. Rico, you go for his Achilles tendons behind him. Damocles, how good are you at throwing rocks?
I was thinking the same thing, my friend. We're about to find out.
All right, aim for his eyes. I'll figure something else out. And I'd like to hop off of Quill.
Do we
and,
stop 30 feet? Oh, I was wondering if we stop 30 feet between the giant.
The giant is probably about 30 feet behind you.
Okay,
I'd like to.
as he gets off of me, I want to spin around and try to pounce on the giant.
All right. I need everyone to roll for initiative real quick.
I rolled a 23.
16.
What am I rolling again?
Initiative.
Where do I find? Oh, never mind. I figured it out. I rolled 15.
Who has higher dexterity? Damocles or Stygius?
I'm gonna bet Damocles, but I've got a 12.
Where am I looking?
Your dexterity modifier.
Abilities.
So plus 3 or in total? Is it 16 in total?
So yeah, yours is higher. All right. So it goes 23 for Rico. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get to the hill giant. All right. And he is last. So it goes Rico, Quill, Damocles, Stygius. And then
Noise.
okay, Rico, you are the first to act.
I would
Even
like
though-
to spin and roll off of the back of the horse as I spawn my 2 psionic blades and try to throw them straight at the Achilles of the giant on his closest leg. Both of them at
Okay.
the same Achilles.
Okay, make 2 attack rolls for me. This will not have sneak attack because you are not hidden.
Yep, that's okay. 23 to hit on the first.
Mm-hmm.
And an 11 to hit on the second.
The first one hits.
Alright, and that would be a 9 on the first one.
9 damage to him.
Yep.
As you throw this, you cut his tendon, and he goes, "Urgh." And he looks like he's going to keep coming towards you guys.
I would like to try to hide
Okay.
off to the side.
Are you going to use your cloak, or are you just going to hide?
I'll use my cloak. I'll pull my hood up.
Okay, and then roll a stealth check for me.
12. Natty 1 plus 11.
Damn, a 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Quill, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try to pounce on him.
All right.
Let me bring my health points back to. Okay. Okay. So he must succeed on a 15. Wait, no. I have to do my claw attack on him. So let me see. But I can. So it says if the wolf moves at least 30 feet straight toward a creature, then hits it with the claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on a DC 15 saving throw, strength saving throw, or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the wolf can make one bite attack against it as a bonus action. So can I use my multi-attack? Because that's my...
No. As the pounce, you would get to just use one claw, and then you would get to use a bite when you knocked it, if you were able to knock it prone. So pouncing is different than your multi-attack.
Okay. I just thought that the pounce was like more of like a passive, kind of like pack tactics, because it's... it says if you hit it with a claw attack. Like, it doesn't say... I don't know.
So if you run 30 feet and then are able to hit it with a claw attack, you have a chance at knocking the creature prone.
Right. So if I run 30 feet and use my multi-attack, and as long as the claws from my multi-attack hits...
No, it wouldn't work that way. Because with that, it allows you to make a claw attack, and then if you do knock him prone, you can make a bite attack.
Okay, then I'm just going to multi-attack him. Because pouncing is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to run up and multi-attack him.
All right.
Oh, I rolled... Okay, sorry, I rolled all three of them for some reason.
Just roll 1d20 at a time.
Okay, 20 for my bite.
It's a natural 20.
Natural 20 again. For one of my claws.
What the hell? For your second claw attack?
1.
Okay.
Okay, and so now I need to roll the damage for my first two?
So you made 2 claw attacks and you failed the bite.
But...
It goes claw, bite. That's how the dice order goes.
It's never been that way, but okay.
It's how the order goes. So, make 2 claw attacks, which is 1d8 plus 4s. Okay, now roll a d8.
Another d8?
Well, did you roll 1d8 already?
I rolled 2 d8.
So you got an 8 and a 6 for both of those. So that'll be your 2 claw attacks.
But don't I crit?
Yeah, I'm calculating all the damage right now.
And then plus... 4.
Mm-hmm.
For both of those. So plus 8.
You do 46 damage to him.
Damn, okay.
As you scratch at both of his ankles, he goes, "Argh!" and he looks pissed off, and that looks like it hurt a fucking lot. All right, Damocles, it's your turn.
Hold on, sorry, I was hitting my vape. I wasn't prepared for this. Okay. So am I still on the horse?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I would like to dismount the horse and slap him on the ass so he runs off somewhere and does not die.
Okay.
Still wearing the bell though, so we'll find him. And then how far am I from
You are
the
30 feet
giant?
away.
I am 30 feet away. Okay. Are there any rocks, like larger rocks in close proximity to me that I could beam at his eyeballs?
You could probably pick up some larger rocks.
Okay. I would like to pick up some larger rocks and throw them at his eyeballs.
All right, so you'll be using an improvised weapon.
Yeah. Yep.
So, all right, make a. I mean, yeah, you're okay. Make a strength check to pick up the rock first of all,
Okay.
and then as an improvised
11.
weapon, 11. Okay, you're able to. It's a little bit tough, but you're able to pick it up.
Okay.
That was with disadvantage, correct?
No, that was not with disadvantage. I can roll
Okay.
again. 13,
Okay,
so yeah,
take the
11.
It's a little bit of a struggle. Now I need you to make an attack roll and including your strength modifier. So it is +7. So roll a d20
So-
and add 7.
Roll a d20, add 7. I've got 13.
I can hear the wolves in
13?
the background.
13.
Does hit him. That 13 does hit him.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how much a rock does for damage. It does. Hold on, I'm pulling it up here real quick.
Bro, Googling how much the rock does for damage.
Roll 2d10 and add your
How
strength
do I-
modifier.
How do I roll multiple of them? Oh, I figured it out. I rolled 2 of them.
And then add your
13
strength
and then
modifier.
what?
Add
Add
your
my
strength
20.
20? You smoke him with this first rock. He
Nice.
looks very pissed off. You hit him right in the eye, and he puts his hand on his eye, and he's like, "Oh!" All right.
Nice hit.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Stygius, it is your turn. Stygius.
You hear me?
Yes, we can.
My mic is like, it's like in and out right now. I don't know what's going on. All right. So, I would like to take a side, or I'd like to stand by Damocles and
Okay.
say, nice shot. Here, let me get you a better one. And I pick a.
Oh,
We lost him.
yeah, I think we did.
Stygius, your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you.
That,
What kind of godforsaken magic is this?
Who casted silence on Stygius?
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we can.
I think it's the computer. It's doing something weird. Okay. So, where did I drop off at?
You had you said you nice shot and you were grabbing a rock.
Okay. So I'd like to quickly attempt to carve another or a rune into this one.
Okay.
So I take out my Burin very quickly. I focus on it, And this one doesn't require any. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so yeah, I carve it into this rock. I'm gonna carve chromatic orb into it.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
that will take as many turns as you think necessary.
You could probably finish it by this turn, and then by Damocles, you could probably finish it by Damocles' next turn.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'd like to finish this with a plan to hand it off to Damocles, or I could finish by saying, Damocles, take this once I'm done, and then that's it.
Perfect. Okay. So
Roger,
now you
Roger.
Okay, that is what we will do then. Perfect. Now it's Big Boy's turn. Big Boy's pissed off. There's a little wolf that has been biting at his feet, and there's a little guy that's carved into the back of his ankle, and he's pissed at both of you. So he is first going to take his tree club, and he is going to smack you, Quill.
Okay.
That is a natural 20. So that
boy.
is... Okay, hold on. Sorry, this is a lot of dice.
Uh-oh.
I hear him howling out there. What the hell? What is he doing?
He's fucking locked up and he's pissed. I don't know what else to do with him.
Neither do I. He does 47 damage to you,
Damn.
and you are currently knocked prone. Now he's going to take...
Oh, I'm also knocked out of my wolf form.
Okay. And that is your first one of the day, correct? You
Yes.
just got knocked out of? Okay.
Yep.
Now he's going to take a rock and he's going to throw it at Rico because he can see him.
I hope it's a small little pebble.
Oh, wow. Dimmer, you weren't the only one to roll 2 natural 20s.
Oh my god. Poor Rico.
Plus, where are my D10s at? Oh my god.
I don't know what to do with him, babe.
Okay, Rico, you take 38 damage from a rock that comes flying in, flies in and hits you.
It was probably the size of me.
Yep, it was definitely the size of you.
You said 38, right?
Yep, 38 damage.
Ouch. That stings.
Okay. Then he's going to take the rest of his movement, and he's going to run towards Damocles and Stygius.
Close to this big motherfucker get.
He's within 5 feet of you. He's looking down at you like puny little humans.
Okay. I'm in danger.
And he's
Yeah,
going
pretty
to
much.
make a stomp attack, so I need you guys both to make dexterity saving throws.
I got a 19. Is this with disadvantage?
This would be... No, these are saving throws, so they would not.
Okay.
Stygius?
And
A 10? Stygius, you take 7 damage from it. Not a whole lot. But it does fuck with your glyph a little bit.
Damn it, I rolled the wrong thing.
All right. It is now Rico's turn.
He's in the bathroom. He's howling.
I would like to try the exact same attack, especially with the wolf's support in the background. And whip 2 psionic blades at his Achilles. But this time, since he has engaged my comrades, I should get an attack.
No, he did. He did see you, so you should not get. You will not get your sneak attack for this.
Even though I've got a person inside 5 feet.
I guess that would be true. Yeah, I'll let it happen.
Yes. I rolled a 21 for my first hit.
Okay.
And a 13 for my second.
A 13 for your second. They both hit.
Nice. All right, so that's 10 damage for the first. Do you want me to roll my sneak attack or the second damage?
10 damage for the first. Roll for the second attack's damage, and then we'll do sneak attack last.
8 damage for the second.
All right. Now sneak attack for both.
14 for the first.
Alrighty then.
And 12 for the second.
Okay. He looks super fucked up, but he is still standing.
Golly. Son of a gun.
All right, Quill, it's your turn.
I want to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shift into my wolf form.
All right.
And basically what Conjure Animals does is I conjure nature spirits that appear as a large pack of spectral and tangible animals in an unoccupied space I can see within range. The pack lasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes. I am choosing them to be wolves. I have advantage on strength saving throws when I'm within 5 feet of the pack, and when I move on my turn, I can move the pack with me. Whenever the pack is within 10 feet of a creature you can see, and whenever a creature you can see enters the space within 10 feet of the pack or ends its turn there, you can force that creature to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d10 slashing damage.
Okay. So, what are you going to do?
So I'm going to turn back into my wolf and...
All right, you remember what happens with this, correct?
Oh, yeah. Actually, maybe not. I'm going to send the pack over there.
Okay, you're going to send the pack over there.
And I'm going to try to shoot at the giant with my longbow.
All right.
Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Okay. So 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. And then he has to make a dexterity saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Of what?
13.
He takes how much damage?
3d10.
Roll that for me.
$19.
All right. He's looking fucked up, but he's still standing. Still standing. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, Damocles, it's your turn.
Okay, so that rock rune thingy that Stygius was doing, that's about done now, right?
Yes, that would be done. Stygius, what type of chromatic orb? What damage were you going for?
So, two things. The damage type is going to be acidic. I guess
Acidic,
three
so
things.
acid.
Yep. This is a 3rd level spell on this. And then if I were to put in, I guess, a preference or the weakness because of the interruption on this, I would say that due to the volatile nature of the spell, how big it is, and the fuck up, it's like it can only be used like maybe 2 or 3 times as opposed to, forever.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
I was going to have you roll an Arcana check to see how well, even though you were knocked, how well you were still able to carve it.
Okay, sounds good. Let me do that real quick here. Not bad. 18.
All right. It's for even though you were interrupted, you still think you could probably get about 3 uses out of this.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. After the stomp, are we close to each other still, or?
Yeah, you guys got pushed 5 feet back from the stomp, but you guys are still within range of him.
Okay.
Damocles, this is going to be a disadvantaged throw to try to hit him with this rock, though. Unless you take some steps back, but you do risk causing an opportunity attack.
Hit him with your fists.
Unless you did one of your things.
One of your things.
So would that be the patient defense?
You could do patient defense as a bonus action.
Okay, is that going to allow me to take a couple steps back and not be at a disadvantage?
That will allow you to use either that, or you could hit him with your flurry of blows and then throw the rock, because either way you still get the disengage action.
Okay, then I suppose we'll do a Fury of Blows.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That hits for the first one. Do your second hit.
That's a 24.
Okay, both of those hit him.
$13 for the first one.
Okay.
11 for the second one.
Okay. He is hanging on there by a thread.
Okay. So I can take my couple of steps back and pick up that rock from Stygius, right?
Yep. You have 55 feet of movement.
Can I then use my Fire's Burn and imbue that with fire before I throw it?
If you hit him, yes. If you hit him with the rock, Stygius, are you going to activate it as soon as it hits him? Is that the goal?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the plan.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a combo here. You guys will take your turns at the exact same time, since the plan is to throw the rock, and as soon as it hits him, Stygius, your thing triggers. So I need Damocles. I need you to make an improvised weapon. So that is a +7. So roll a d20 and add +7.
20 plus 7. 14.
That hits. Roll 1d10 of damage,
Okay.
and then roll another d10 for your fire burn.
I can roll the Fire Burn itself.
Yes.
So I got a 5 for the first one.
5 for the first
And
one.
roll the Fire Burn.
Mm-hmm.
4.
It's 4. Okay. Stygius. Oh. Hold on. His stuff is still bugging out. Oh, he... Just take a quick second then. Wait for him to get back in. Hunter, you did some major damage just then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
W.
This guy's got quite a bit of health.
Yeah, I could tell after we did an exorbitant amount of damage our first run through of turns.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I think I realized what it is. Being on Wi-Fi as opposed to a wired connection. So
Interesting.
yeah, bear with me. So okay.
All right. I want you to roll your chromatic orb damage.
Okay. Did it hit?
It hit.
It
He
did
hit with
hit.
the stone.
Nice. Okay.
I beamed him in the fucking face, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna roll this. We're getting. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Well, yeah,
Doubles
it
it
doesn't matter
bounces, so it would hit him again.
now. Oh, it's gonna do it. Wow. Okay. 28 damage.
What'd you all roll? I can't see all the numbers.
It's 5d8.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to look at what I was trying to see if you got any doubles, but I guess it's not. you
He
did, you
got
got
two
double-
fours.
Two
Yeah,
fours.
two
Okay.
fours. Yep.
So 28, and then roll for it again because you casted it above.
Another 5d8.
Yeah, roll another 5d8.
Well, how this normally goes is it like transfers to another enemy. So is that?
But the way I'm doing it is since he threw it with the rock and you have this thing imbued, you're going to use another use of the rune because it bounced.
Oh, okay.
And
that
you're going
works.
to focus your arcana to make it hit him again instead of it flying off.
Solid. That is 22 damage.
22, Jesus.
Damn, bro.
Okay. How does this look when you kill him?
Well,
Can we just like explode his face?
okay.
Is that cool?
How about this? Like, you describe the throw, and I'll describe the effects of the magic.
Okay. So I get like the impact of the rock type shit.
Yeah, where's it hitting? Like, yeah.
Oh, that hits right between the eyes. Domes. Just caves in right there. Does not bounce.
Right as it's making contact, I activate the rune by thinking very acidic thoughts, and this rock just begins to explode with an acid splash all across his face, and it just continues to grip and move down his body as he goes. So this. Just the entire head and then top of the torso just begins melting as like flesh renders to bone, and then yeah, it smells awful.
So as you sink this rock and all that acid starts to spew, it starts to melt away the eyes, and all you hear is and it starts to melt down his face and it goes into his mouth, and you slowly see the jaw and the skeleton of the face of this hill giant as it tips forward. I need both Damocles
Yeah.
and Stygius
I was just about to say,
a dexterity
yeah.
save to not get crushed by this guy.
And I'm yelling that too, like back up. All right, dex saving throw.
I got an 11.
Oh boy.
I got a 13.
Oh,
boy.
no. Oh no.
Spicy.
I gotta break out a couple dice for this.
I hear them all, dude. That doesn't sound good.
Okay,
good
so
sign.
that's... Ew, this is not very nice. Not very nice at all. Sorry, doing math.
Oh, it's not good.
You guys both take 24 damage.
Hey, it's not the worst thing in the world. 24?
24.
Yeah. That's about.
He wasn't super hard to dodge. You guys just had to roll above a 10. That's better than what it was.
That's a lot of damage from an already dead enemy.
Yeah, that was my bad. On that, yeah, 'cause I suppose acid probably wasn't the best idea, though it seemed the best at the time.
Well,
Hey man,
I say
it
you
worked.
did the job.
Everybody's alive. We gotta go find that horse though, and get back on the mission.
How are you
That's
guys
true.
looking after that fight?
I'm at over half. I'm not horrible.
I'm at 20.
I'm at 11 out of 42.
Oh. Can
Yeah,
I
but-
repay the favor to Stygius from that one time and give him one of my greater health potions?
You can give him a greater health potions. One of the greater health potions. I do need to roll for that. Roll for
What do
how
I
much
roll
health
for?
you give him. It should tell you on your greater health potion.
Oh, okay. I gotta go to my inventory then. Hold on.
Roll 4d4 plus 4.
Do a fucking what?
4d4
4d4.
plus 4.
So I need 4d4s. I roll this and I add 4 to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So 12.
Let's see what you... Yep, 12.
12
And one of
total.
those is minus from your equipment, which I've already done for you.
Okay. Yeah, cool beans, because I was about to do it. So
Yeah, I
you
took
go.
a big swig of that and thank you. Much better.
very welcome, my friend. Very welcome.
Oh, I actually, I'd like to think back on yeah. Does the hill giant have any bits of clothing on, or like
It
pockets?
has like a tattered, what looks like tattered hide that's around its junk area. You can see its balls.
Oh, thanks
It's
for the
not really
clarification.
hiding that much.
I can't imagine the size of those cojones.
They're bigger than you, bud.
Two things I'd like to go up and search for anything that it could have possibly been carrying.
All right. As you make an investigation check for me.
Sure. And no, I'm not checking under the balls.
I would.
that's where
Good plan.
stuff's hidden.
Good plan.
I can't lift them up, so
Or the leprechauns keep their pot of gold.
I just got a 10.
A 10. You do find something. It's a little hard to see, but you find bracers of defense. It looks like two little clips that the stuff that was holding the fabric on, he used, which you recognize as bracers of defense.
Yes. Interesting. Let me see here. Let's see what those do. Defense. Oh, I guess I have to manage inventory. Or else.
Yeah, I believe you do.
Got it. Add items. Yeah. One sec. Okay. Is it braces or bracers?
Brace. This is
Yeah, bracers. Okay, got it.
bracers of defense.
AT. Nice. Oh, sweet. All right, I will definitely take those because these don't count as armor. They're good for wizards. I'm going to then try and find the rock that I carved for the rune. And before I pick it up, I'm going to pour water all over it.
You see that the rock is made a cavity in the throat of this hill giant, and it is at the very bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and take my water bladder and kind of reduce the acidity there.
You poured your water
dilute it.
down. I do need you to make a sleight of hand check to see if you can reach the rock at the bottom of this throat of the hill giant.
Sure. One sec here.
Holy shit.
Sleight of hand. There we are. Oh, okay. An 8.
It's a little bit of a struggle. You can just barely grab it.
Nice.
And as you pull up the rock, you see that it is starting to crack.
Yep. Makes sense. So I kind of toss it up in the air and catch it again and say, nice throw, Damocles. It looks like we might get one more use out of this. You want it?
What do you want me to put it in my pocket?
Yeah, it's safe until it's activated.
You say so, dude.
And I toss
You
it.
burn me up like
this
that
way.
giant, though. I'm coming back to haunt your ass.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, I put that rock in my pocket.
Yep. So just remember that now. Write that down in your notes, Toast.
Rock
that
in
you
pocket.
that you have magic acid rock.
Okay.
Works if Stygius activates it. So just remember that.
Okay.
No.
That's quicker than having you attune with it.
No.
Oh, and I've been meaning to ask that too. With these items that we're finding, are you having us attune with those, or do we need to roll anything for that? Or are these pretty base?
You just attune on downtime. Any downtime that you spend, it takes about an hour to attune to something. So as long as you take a short rest or have a little bit of downtime, you can attune to these items.
I would like to use one of my potions of healing.
All right, you can use one on yourself.
Nice. Let's see.
All right, I've been trying to say I got it, but the mic just came back.
Yeah, the microphones.
We also have hit dice we can heal with as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Good call.
Yeah, you guys are able to take a short rest. You guys are about 20 miles out of town. So with that whole giant encounter, you guys think you will be there right about 3 o'clock.
Oh my
Right
god.
before 5 o'clock hits.
I rolled 3 ones in a row.
Plus 4, so you got 8 health back.
Well, I got 3 ones and then 4. So that was 7. And then 4, so 11.
11, there you go. And then just remove one of those from your inventory.
Okay. Got it.
Actually, I haven't used it, guys. Where are those at? I'm having a hard time finding them.
The what?
The hit dice on D&D and Beyond. I'm having a hard time finding them.
You have to click short rest, and that would allow you to use your hit dice.
Oh, okay. You're right. Thank you.
Okay, I'll let you guys get all healed back up. If there's anything you guys want to talk about?
Is the horse still nearby?
Yeah, we gotta go find the horse.
Make a survival check to see if you can find the horse.
Okay, I will do that. I will go find my horsey boy.
With disadvantage.
What disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Say survival?
Mm-hmm.
All the way down there at the fucking bottom. I got 15 for my disadvantage.
It takes you a little bit, but you're able to find them.
Cool, man. I love my horsey, and my horsey love me.
Nay.
Nay.
All right, with that, unless anybody else has anything to do, I think we're ready to continue on our journey.
Yep.
Good to go.
So it's going to be a little complicated for me to continue carrying you today, Stygius.
Good to walk, honestly. My thighs have had about enough of this. Not that you don't run well. I'd say I ride poorly.
I think I will just also walk.
All right. It's going to take you guys a little bit more time, but you guys should be able to make it there by 5 o'clock. Is there anything you guys want to discuss while you travel?
So is the party separated then?
No, you're going at the same pace as them. They're just walking.
Okay. I was confused.
Well done, everybody, on the giant. It was certainly quite the fright.
Yeah, I think we take Quill up on that tavern journey after that one.
Yeah, I could use a beer myself. He was a little bigger than I am.
Hello?
Indeed. Let's see here.
I think I'm good though. I think we can just
Yeah.
go on to the
All right.
next.
Cruise on to town.
As you guys enter the town of Musk-Graves, you see a small town that is close to the ocean. Looking across the town, you see 3 big boats and 2 smaller boats. Just on the edge of town, you see that there are guards standing close to the main road in town, and the town seems pretty quiet, other than the subtle noises seeming to slow down at the docks.
I would like to roll a history check to see where the nearest tavern is.
You would...
Or
Rick,
do I
I'll just
know
give this
that?
to you. You just see
Okay,
this.
cool.
As you guys are passing through town, you look and you see there's only one town. There's only one tavern in town. Rico, you would know this as the Misty Cove Inn.
Nice.
As you enter, you see that it is starting to fill up with dock workers, people from the factory, and a couple of the local townsfolk. You see the bartender, and you also see a human in his mid-30s, tan skin. He has one hook hand and is smoking a cigarette. Rico, and anyone... What is everyone's passive perception?
15.
Where do I?
15 for me, too.
Okay, you guys see that
17.
there's been a fresh brand on his neck. It is the mark of Loviatar.
Those are the same people that were stealing at the dock, right?
From what you assume, you saw that they also
Like
had
the
marks
same
on their
mark?
neck. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break really fast.
All right, if we want, we could take a quick break real quick, guys.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I got pissed.
All right, let's take a quick break.
Deal.
During this break, get yourself an ale and the tavern special. Also, did you know we have an Instagram? It is coffee.n.dnd. We post clips, episode updates and releases, and some behind the scenes stuff. And if you're enjoying this podcast, share it with your friends, even if it's just your furry ones. Now, let's get back into the episode.
If everyone's mic is working,
Yes,
is
yes.
back,
We're good to
we
go.
will continue. So we will get right back into this. So as I was saying before, as you guys walk in, you guys notice this hook-handed, mid-30s human with a fresh branding of Loviatars, the mark of Loviatar on his neck, which is a barbed, nine-tailed scorch. What do you guys want to do?
I want 3 ale.
I want pirate's rum.
I take it we're going to the tavern then.
Thought we
You
were
guys
already in
are
the
already
tavern.
in the tavern.
Yeah.
Never mind, I just have short-term memory loss. That's
It's all right. You and I both suffer from that.
perfect.
I'll take one pirate's rum, please.
So you see the bartender comes over. He goes, I'll say to you want 3 ales, pirate's rum for you, pirate's rum for you.
Bottle for me, please.
A bottle, okay. One tab.
Yep.
All right. That'll be 7 silver.
I'll pay this time, guys, since I actually can afford it.
I was just say you can afford it this time.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to fork money over.
Why, thank you for being so kind.
Thank you.
It's not letting me remove it. It doesn't want me to pay.
It doesn't want you. I can always fix it on mine.
Okay.
Probably because you don't have any silver.
But last time it just subtracted it from my gold.
I have 75 silver, so I can do it.
Hold on. No. I'm getting it.
Making
Okay,
sure
all
I'm
right.
gonna pay for once.
But what's the silver to gold ratio? How does that convert?
10s, so 10
Ricky
silver
Bobby,
is
lay down.
1 gold.
Interesting.
And the same for copper to silver.
Well, that's easy. I was thinking it'd be like British pounds to US dollars or something.
There you go.
Nope,
She
same
paid.
metric system.
1.73 gold is worth 0.95 silver.
No! No!
That's horrible. That's terrible.
Wait.
All right. He brings you your drinks. You sit there, and you see that this fellow that you saw with the Loviatar mark seems to be glaring at you guys very intently.
I'd like to go ask him what the fuck he's looking at.
You're just going to walk up and ask him, huh?
I think I will. Why are you staring at me in the bar? I just got here.
All
You
right.
got this,
He-
Damocles.
I don't know you,
walks
bro.
up. He speaks to you, says, you walk up, you say, he goes, well, you just look kind of funny looking to me.
Oh, I look funny looking? Buddy.
Yeah, look at you. You and those four. Oh my God, it's like a second just rolled into town.
I'm going to take whatever teeth you got left and put them in your drink, pal. I'm going to need you to take it easy.
Is that an intimidation check?
It could be. Do you want it to be?
You do it whatever you want it to be, unless you want to actually punch him in the teeth.
I suppose it is an intimidation then.
Roll an intimidation for me.
Fucking 4. It was almost an 18. Almost.
Oh, Mr. Big and Bad, I see, huh? Why don't you just go sit back down? You've already made a fool of yourself.
Okay, outside of the meta, Cam, that voice is fucking awesome. I
It is
really
pretty
like
good.
that
It
accent.
is pretty good.
That hurts.
This guy's fucking clowning me right now.
Go sit back down, you piece of shit. You're just like everyone
Quill
else in this bar.
is gonna yell to Damocles, punch him in the dick.
Oh, that's permission. I'm punching this guy in the fucking face,
Oh
dude.
shit! Okay, roll an attack roll for me.
For what? Just like an unarmed strike?
Yeah, unarmed strike. You're punching this dude in the face.
Hit or damage?
How much? What'd you roll? You have to roll.
I
to hit
didn't.
him.
Okay. That's right. Okay. 16.
That hits. You
14.
cocksucker.
14 for the
Jesus.
damage.
Jesus. You punch him. Where do you hit him?
In the fucking jaw. I put the rest of his teeth in his goddamn drink.
All right. He goes, you knocked out his front teeth. He goes, you motherfucker. Fuck you. He goes to take a swing on you. 13.
My armor class is 18.
He misses big time.
Now who's gone and made a fool out of themselves?
Fuck you, you piece of shit. Grabs his lip, and you see he does, and he wipes his brand, and it looks like it almost glows. And now he's going to take one more punch at you.
Oh, that's not good.
23
Not
to
good.
hit.
That does hit. That does hit.
12 damage.
All right. That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt. Can't even lie to a man.
He's going to take his hook hand, and he's going to hit you in the face with that.
Is he gonna stick me with it, or is he just gonna bonk me with it?
24 to hit.
That hit.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage and 4 piercing damage as he fucking hits you in the face with it and grabs it around your neck and throws you towards the ground.
Okay.
Now who's laughing now, you fucker?
Can I stand up and break his fucking hook hand? like not the hook itself, but the arm in which it's connected to.
Yeah, make a strength check for me.
Okay. Gotta get there.
Quill wants to come take a blow at him too.
Strength check. Is that still a disadvantage? Or no, we took a short rest. Doesn't that? Well, I guess it didn't, because it didn't take it away on my thing. So
It'd still be with disadvantage.
10.
You go to break it, and he takes the arm and he socks you right in the fucking right on your rib cage for 2 damage.
For 2 damage.
Can I walk over and I want to take his head and bounce it off my knee?
Oh shit! Okay, make an attack roll.
It's not telling me what I got. Why? Oh, there it is. 25.
Yeah, that hits, and it beats his strength check. Yeah.
And 5 damage.
You bounce his head. You bounce his head off your knee. His head comes back up, and he looks dazed. He goes, "Fuck you, you piece of shit." He's gonna go to try to grab you with his hook hand, Quill.
Okay.
13.
Nope.
All right, he misses you.
I'm gonna throw a punch at his face.
You're gonna hit him in the face. Okay.
How about a 15?
That just barely hits him.
Perfect. 5 damage.
You cold clock him, and he is now knocked out at the bar. You hit him in the face. He misses you the hook, and then you catch him right in the face. He goes, ugh, and his head hits the fucking table like.
I want to look around. If I search him, is anyone going to notice?
I mean, people just watch you kick his fucking
I was
ass.
gonna say, I imagine it's all eyes on us right now.
People just watch you kick his fucking ass. No one stopped you guys. They just let this shit happen.
Well, fucking dickhead.
He does have that mark on his body.
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we
definitely
should.
need to talk to him.
Yeah. Where should we take him, though?
Maybe we get a room.
Do you think they'll give us one right now?
Maybe they'll give Stygius one.
Yeah, Stygius, go ask for rooms.
I just like I'm standing there like mouth open, just having froze watching this whole thing. Then I shake my head and say, "What? Why are we like this?" And I go and head to the innkeep and I see about getting a couple rooms.
How many room you want?
I'm sorry, what?
How many room you want?
I'll take 2 rooms, please.
All right. 2 gold.
To go?
2 gold.
Oh.
Can you not understand me? You need to clean your ears.
And I shake my head and say, yes, of course, my apologies. Sure. And I put 2 gold down on the counter.
All right. He just goes back to cleaning a tankard. Takes the gold, sweeps it into his pocket, and keeps cleaning a tankard. No one seems to care about this fight that just unfolded. They all went back to drinking. They watched you beat the shit out of him and then went back to drinking.
Except
All right,
for me,
Damocles,
I'm
pick him up.
standing on my chair screaming, "Yeah, that's what you get for staring at my friends!"
Okay, Damocles, let's carry him up to a
Yeah,
room so we can
scoop him up,
question.
carry him to a room.
Good. About some time and someone get that fucking drunk on my goddamn bar.
Pleasure was mine, friend.
I'm gonna grab my bottle of Pirate's Rum before we go up.
All right.
I follow suit, shaking my head and saying, this place is so weird.
I am also following.
Okay, you guys go up to one of the rooms. You walk in and you see there's 2 beds. There looks to be a dresser. Looks to be there's a chair. And there is a window. And you guys are in this room now with this knocked out asshole.
Okay, chair in front of the window. We put him in the chair.
In front of the window?
In front of the window.
What if he jumps out the window?
Just rust me.
How
Sorry,
high
can you
up are
time
we?
out? You guys are on the 2nd story. It's probably about a 20-foot drop.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we should time up.
You want to show us your hog tying skills again?
The age-old skill of hog tying.
Quill nods and proceeds to hog tie him to the
It's
chair.
a beautiful hog tie. It's a beautiful hog tie. You're getting better and better at it. He is now hog tied and in this chair. He is still knocked out.
So,
Let me wake him up.
do we take turns slapping him till he wakes up?
Oh, like a slap fight, but only one-sided.
Yeah, exactly.
Quill's gonna sacrifice a little bit of her Pirate's Rum and dump a little on his head.
You do. He instantly wakes up to that. He goes, "Oh, oh, oh." Fuck you, assholes. The fuck you want with me?
I like
I wanna
my
know-
idea better of waking him up, but
I didn't
was a
want to
good
kill
idea.
him.
I want to know what you have to do with Loviatar.
Oh, so I see you see my mark on my neck. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of just out there for everybody to see, bud.
Well, you can go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Hey, Lion. And I say that to Damocles.
Say what to me? I couldn't hear you, sorry.
Oh, I say, do you mind?
Oh, I'll take a step back.
I proceed to look him in the eyes for a few moments of silence and say, I'll have you know that the last person we had hogtied, unfortunately burst into flames, so, I'd like to, ask my friend's question here once again. What do you have to do with Loviat?
Make an intimidation check with advantage, because that is fucking terrifying.
Okay. He got a 13.
He seems visibly shooken. He's trying to hold strong, but he seems shooken nonetheless.
To back him up, Quill's gonna take out her dagger and look it up and down and then look at him and say, if you don't answer my friend here, I have some other ways of making you talk.
Okay, roll an intimidation yourself.
Do I get advantage?
You do get advantage.
$18.
He looks like he's about to shit his pants. He goes, okay. My name's Hall Cook. I'm a cart driver. I'm the cart driver. I take the equipment and boxers that come from Ceres, and I bring them to Umberlee's Cove. There's a certain passageway and a certain bridge that can only be activated with the passcode. I park the cart to the building closest to the bomb factory, just to the left.
The bomb factory?
Yes.
Is that what you said? The
Yes.
bomb factory? Where they make bombs?
Yeah, La Bamba factory.
like, boom boom.
La Bamba. You guys have heard of La Bamba before, right?
Should have guessed by the name, but no, not until a few days ago.
Well, they make arcane bombs for the Kingdom of Tyr and the Kingdom of Tempest.
Ah, I see.
What's the code?
The code is suffer, shade, chaos, and the heart of a dragon strengthen my life.
Hold on, I gotta write this down.
I will repeat it
Okay.
in a voice that you guys can understand. It says suffer, shade, chaos, and the heart of a dragon strengthen my life. But if you're going to try to get across, you guys won't get by. There's scouts in the trees that will alert the army if they see anyone outside coming in.
Do you know anything about the binding of Markle?
I do not. I do know that I am supposed to bring the researchers back tonight to the camp.
Quill's gonna take her knife and stab it into the chair between his legs. I'm not stabbing him, I'm just stabbing the chair.
Yeah, I know. He makes that noise because you're
Okay.
scaring the shit out of him. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know. Once you say the passcode, there's a cave that you go into, and it'll bring you right to the camp. There's tents all over the place. I'm only allowed to stay on the tents on the far outside, so I don't really know what goes on. I stay close to the entrance. I don't really talk to anyone there. The only high up I talk to is a commander by the name of Dilderon Sticky Gloom. He works in the Loviatar section of the camp.
I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Dilderon Sticky. What?
Gloom.
Dilderon Sticky Gloom.
Could you spell it for me?
I'm just gonna stick with dildo.
If we
DILD
C.
He runs.
ORON,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
and then Sticky Gloom. Exactly how you think it's spelled.
Oh, Gloom?
Gloom. GLOM.
I thought it was Dilderon Sticky Glue. I was like, ain't no way, dude. You're fucking... You're too on the nose here.
I mean, his name is literally Hawk Hook, so...
Yeah, I know.
if we wanted to get into this camp undetected, how would we do so?
The only way to do so, you would have to keep me alive. They know what I look like.
That's convenient for you.
Sadly, it is.
I kind of bet that I could sneak in.
I
I
don't
don't think we
so.
need him alive.
As soon as the bridge is activated, the scouts are on high alert. We had
We could
someone
dress
sneak
up
in.
like you.
This dude is 6 feet tall.
Someone could dress up like you.
Not Rico.
Rika, you are 3'4".
I'd like to glance over at Stygius.
Well, I suppose I'm not particularly good with disguise kit, but I certainly don't like following this fellow in.
Well, I'm the one that has contacts, so I can always tell them that the research is taking longer, and it would give you guys more time.
And
And
why
we're
would you do
supposed
that?
to believe that you'll just do that.
Well, you literally almost cut my dick off, so I would literally do anything you say.
Wasn't that convenient for us?
Could I make a check to see if I think he's telling the truth or not?
Make an insight check.
$17.
Yeah, he is scared shitless. He will literally do anything you guys say.
Threatens to cut off somebody's dick. They could be your slave for forever. What?
Well, it went. The last person we had tied up bursted into flames. Went then to Quill saying, if you don't answer the questions, I will make you answer these questions while looking at a dagger. And then she stabbed it in between his legs. So he is scared shitless. He will do anything to make sure he doesn't die.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Well, how are we getting past then? Do we need to appear as Loviatar followers? Or?
Well, the cart is, it's covered.
Oh,
They would only see me. The cart has other equipment that we've been taking. The boat should be here tomorrow, so I was supposed to come in a day early. And the researchers should also be done tomorrow.
Got it.
around sunset this time. That was when the boat was supposed to come in, and that is when I was supposed to bring the researchers and the guards back.
Let's see. Very well. I suppose we have our way in. Do we have a way out? That's a good next step. I guess we need to know where to look inside as well. Where is this research?
The research is happening at the library. They have it fully blocked off. As you guys walked into town, I forgot to mention this, but you guys did notice that the library was surrounded by some guards. The library looked to be like an old temple of Musk. The temple had no banners, and it was made with large gray bricks. It did have a wood sign that said Musk-Graves Library, and outside the library you saw about 4 guards at the door and 2 guards walking around the building. All of them looked to be in at least town guard armor. You didn't get a closer look. Unless you guys want to make a history check.
I'll make a history check.
Damocles, make one too.
Okay.
Make a flat roll. You would have advantage, but the disadvantage cancels out. So, what'd you roll, Quill?
12.
There it is.
You couldn't see much closer. There was something off about him, but you couldn't tell what it was.
The guards in front of the library, are they actual town guards?
No, they're not. A couple of them are Loviatars, helpers, and a couple of them work for Grumsh. There is 4 humans and 2 orcs.
And where are the town guard? If these guys are posing as them.
Well, they just stole some of the armor that came from the ship that was going to Tyr. The boat that we get from Shores that has a lot of guard armor, so we used it to blend in.
Guys, there's one problem with our plan here. Didn't we blow up the boat?
Well, I am just the one that's supposed to pick up the cargo.
You're the only one?
Yeah, well, the people on the boat helped me load the cargo.
Okay.
Do you tell them about the boat?
I
You
just
blew
said
up
that
the
out
boat?
loud that we blew up the boat.
Well, that kind of puts a damper on things. But I do not believe anyone will ask questions. I can always just tell them that the boat came late. It's coming late, at least.
I rolled a 15 on that history check.
So what you noticed when you walked through town, and Rico, you guys noticed is that you guys did see the brands of Loviatar and the brands of Grumsh on the necks of those guards that were protecting the library.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
So well, how much of a struggle is it going to be because this boat isn't coming in? Are they gonna? What is going to happen here?
Well, with no boat, they will. I could always tell them the boat is running late. I got message from the boat that it was not coming today. I could always lie. No one else.
You think
will
you're a
ask
good liar,
questions.
buddy?
I would like to save my life. Yes.
Yeah, you better. I don't think we have much of a choice but to do this, guys.
Unfortunately, I think you're right.
What do you guys want to do? You guys have this guy that's just giving you a lot of information. He's still tied up in this room. He is scared shitless.
I think we're going to follow through with the plan of using him, like the whole cart diversion thing, to get into the camp or whatever, get to the library.
Mm-hmm.
And then if those aren't actual town guards, could we alert the actual town guard that there are imposters to cause a diversion?
You might be able to, especially since you know the captain of the town guard.
Right.
Sounds like a good plan.
Then you guys would have to get in and figure out what they're researching, of course.
Right.
And what did he say was in the camp?
It is a war camp. There's a lot of tents and stuff. I don't really know. I only sleep by entrance.
But there's a commanding officer in that camp, right?
Yeah, one of the lower ones. He talks to me. Yes.
I think he needs to talk to us.
I could probably get you guys into camp. I don't know how you guys will get out, but I guess it doesn't matter at that point.
We could also head to my contact if we wanted beforehand. You know, he may or may not be in charge of the guard.
And you didn't say this earlier?
I'm sorry. It just kind of, slipped my mind.
Don't you know me, fucking Rico? You always withhold information from us.
Not always. It's not necessarily purposeful.
Are you retarded?
No. I assume I would know where my father was.
You would know where to find your father. If you couldn't find him at the guard barracks, you could find him probably at your house, at your parents' house.
I guess. Do you guys, or what time of day is it?
It's probably, you guys took some time to interrogate him, so it's probably about 7 o'clock. It's starting to get close to sunset.
Well, Rico, wouldn't that put a bit of a strain on your family relationship there? I mean, where do your father's loyalties lie?
Wait, do we know that
You don't know that it's his father. You don't
Okay.
know that
sorry.
it's his father.
Never mind.
he's failed to mention something again?
Yeah.
Damocles, you do know now. You know that now that you realize that you're talking about the same person. You could.
Yeah.
I would give you a name of his father if you wanted to.
Throw the reference out there. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
It'd be Kelvar.
Kelvar Thornblade.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I believe that that Rico and I are speaking of the same man. Captain Thornblade.
Quill crosses her arms and raises her eyebrows at Rico.
I turn and look over my shoulder at nobody.
Nobody.
How do you both know this person?
Thornblade.
Well, you see, he may be my dad.
Double gas.
That
But we haven't talked in a little minute, and so,
In a long time, Rico. In a long time.
like I
In a
said,
little minute.
a little minute.
yeah. How much is a little minute? And
Quill's getting quite pissed at Rico, by the way, DM.
Okay.
is there a particular reason that you haven't talked this long as well?
Sorry, what was that last part? I need to turn my volume up.
Is there a particular reason that you haven't talked in a long while as well?
Out of game, I don't remember.
I mean, you kind of were blamed for killing your whole squad, so
Okay, I didn't know if that was the reason or not. Or if that
yeah.
was...
Because you and him were at the same rank. He took the lower job. He stepped down and he started working for the town guard in your hometown. You got up to his rank, and then you kind of got blamed for killing everybody. So you haven't talked to him since that day.
Yeah. Well... Okay. And in-game. Well... you know... He really hasn't talked to me ever since that fateful day when, you know, they kind of blamed me for ambushing my squad and killing everybody. And
What?
he kind of thinks I was actually responsible, but that's beside the point. That's been like 20 years now, and so
Were you responsible?
no, absolutely not. I
Remember,
promise.
we found out that he wasn't from Ruthar.
Oh,
Ruthar framed him.
yeah.
And you didn't think it was a good idea to tell us this when we were making a plan before we got here?
Make a wisdom saving throw, Quill.
Well, I didn't think it was
18.
necessarily pertinent information that
You're holding it still.
you know he was my father. I did tell you I knew somebody here.
Well, this is a lot of family drama.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I say we just go talk to him and call it a day, put our differences aside.
You guys are gonna leave me here?
Maybe for a minute.
Fuck.
what about you, Damocles? How do you know him?
Thornblade and I were part of a joint task force many times to build influence amongst the Kingdom of Tyr and the Kingdom of Tempest.
Yes.
Furious warrior.
What else can you tell me about, or tell us about him? Is he trustworthy?
I can tell you that he has a very prestigious military background. And that he will hopefully help us in the name of justice.
Is that so... See, Rico, is that so fucking hard?
Which part?
Just saying what you know.
I'm sorry, you didn't tell me what you knew everything about everything right at the start.
What's different?
Is it?
It is, because it has nothing to do with what we're doing now.
Playing a big role in it now, though. It got us all the way here.
Anyways, no. It was not very hard, I will admit.
At that moment, you guys hear a, "Oh, God damn it!"
What happened?
Do you guys look at him, or you just?
Yeah, we look at him.
What happened? Yeah.
He's trying to break the window with his head.
Oh. Well, I'm going to grab his head and push it through the window.
Holy shit! Okay.
Here, let me help you.
So you guys just see Damocles walk over, grab his head. He goes, "Oh, with your glass breaks." He is knocked out.
Figured he wanted a little help. I slump him back down in the chair.
He wasn't out of the chair. You've tied him to the chair. He just
perfect.
He was just bashing his head, trying to break the window to try to see if he could get free. He's just.
Are we sure
knocked
he's
out.
not gonna rat us out first chance he gets?
I'm certainly not. He's a coward.
I could castrate him.
Oh my god!
I think that would further fuel his cowardice and desire to get away from us.
I think we keep that as leverage.
Balls in a vice and all that. I'll be honest, though, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I'd rather try and work with these people, but if we can, or
They're not very willing, if you haven't realized that yet, Stygius.
no.
We don't negotiate with terrorists, did you?
Well,
Do you
right
have an
now,
approach that you would like to try?
I'd appreciate a lack of violence. If
You want to go down there and ask if they want to make friendship bracelets with you, Stygius?
no, I don't want to threaten a man with cutting his genitals off in order to get
You didn't.
what?
I didn't. Rico didn't. That was not us.
Don't worry, Stygius, I don't mind.
He's. By the way, the guy is completely knocked out. The chair's tipped over. He's just laying face down.
Yeah, fuck him.
He is out cold.
Alright, I think we should go talk to Rico's father then.
Follow me!
Maybe take this dude away from the window first. Put him face in the corner.
We could tie his chair to the bed.
Is there a closet?
That's a good idea.
I mean, he can still scream.
Yeah, but
We'll shove the sheet in his mouth.
There you go. Gag him. All right, so you guys, what do you guys do to this guy to get him so he ain't gonna go nowhere?
I suppose we gag him and tie his chair to the bed.
All right, you guys do so, and now where are you guys heading?
To meet with
father's house.
Kelbar.
Yeah. To my father's
It's about
house.
8 o'clock at this current moment, so you think you could probably find him at his home.
Perfect. Let's head there.
As you pass through town, once more, it's quite quiet. The sun is just coming to a set. You pass by a couple of houses. You pass by this giant building. It looks to be on the front of it. It has a giant sign in very fancy arcane light that says La Bamba Arcane Factory. This factory is about a medium-sized metal building with 4 towers on each corner. There stands 2 guards at the front door, and 4 guards that seem to be patrolling around the exterior, along with a guard each up in the tower. As you pass by that, then you come on to another group of houses. You see a small cottage with a door that sits about 6 feet in height to a very small home. Rico, you would know this as your parents' home. Or your home.
Oh, home sweet home. It's been so long. Well, time to go say hi to the parents. Like to walk up and knock.
You do, and you hear, hold on just a minute.
I'd like to just wait until the door opens, I guess.
Door opens. There stands a 3-foot halfling with a very nice and plush beard, bald-headed. He goes, Rico, is that you?
Oh, hey, Dad.
He runs up and grabs you by the throat, Rico. What are you doing here? I should kill you for the crime you've committed. You better give me one reason not to throw you in jail right now.
You're choking me. I can't.
He throws you onto the ground and goes to reach for his blade.
Dad, I didn't do it. I told you
I
already.
would like to step between them.
Dad, we just need your help.
He stops. He sees you. He goes, well, hello there, old friend.
Your son is innocent of the crime you say that he committed.
How do I know?
Have I given you the impression that I'm being dishonest?
No, you haven't. All right. His hand comes off of his blade. What can I do for you, my big friend? And why, may I ask, are you so far north?
I was abandoned by the Ninth. But I found these glorious people here in a tavern. We are investigating some interesting plots against the kingdoms.
I see. Well, I shall invite you inside then. Reiko, it's probably a good thing. Your mother misses you. At least she's the only one.
Oh, Mom.
Depressing.
I knew she'd always have my back.
He leads you guys inside. Damocles, you kind of have to crouch to get through this door. It's a little tidy.
Yeah, I figured.
Rico, Stygius, and Quill, you guys fit through the door. Your shoulders almost don't. It's like a little bit of a squeeze, but you guys get on in. And you guys are in this small little home where there's looks to be several chairs and a table. Looks like there's an older looking female halfling working on the stove. Looks like she's cooking something in a pot. She turns and she goes, "Oh, dearie, do we have guests?"
Now I see where Rico gets his voice from. Quill says that.
Oh, Calvaro, are these Rico's friends?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, Rico, my
home.
dearie. She runs up to you and grabs your cheeks and pulls them.
I thought she was going to grab him by the throat, too.
Oh, how I've missed you. And she kisses you on the head. And then she goes, now, if you ever piss off your father like that again, he will kill you. And I can't stop him. And she lets go.
Mom, I know that already.
Oh, are these all your friends? Who are your friends, Rico?
Oh, nobody. I'm kidding. These are some friends that I've made along my my journeys over the years. And
Oh, really?
More so just in recent times.
Oh, Rico actually has friends. That's new.
Just getting roasted.
Yes,
Quill's just cracking up.
in places where people don't accuse me of random things that I did not do.
I know, such a terrible thing. But from what this big fellow says, you didn't do it, right?
I did not.
Okay.
I told you.
What can I get you three lovelies?
I'll have a big glass of milk.
I wasn't talking to you, Rico. I asked your friends first.
Ah.
You know where the milk is. Get it yourself.
I'd have an ale, please.
Right away. You two lovely elves?
I will do the same, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You?
Nothing for me. Thank you.
Nothing for you? Okay. She winks at you, Stygius, and she turns away.
Oh, no.
Plot
She
twist,
goes-
his mom's a creep too.
He had to get it from somewhere. She goes over to the fridge, and you see that the top part of the fridge holds a giant keg of ale. She pours 2 tankards, and she walks over and hands one to you, Quill, and one to you, Damocles. And she leads you guys over to a table that it has. Ooh, math. 6 chairs. She sits down, and Kelvar sits down. And she asked, "Would you guys like a seat?"
Please.
You could come sit to me. Come sit close to me.
In that case, no.
All right.
I believe I'll stand as well. Don't want to break any of your nice furniture.
Oh, you can sit. It's quite sturdy. Rico's
Yeah,
father throws it around the house when he gets angry.
I'm not going to test it.
Kelvar looks at you and goes, "So, how can I help you guys?"
Yeah, I'd gesture to Rico. You know best of the situation.
I don't remember which part?
Okay, so
Do we need
he's
him for?
captain of the town guard.
Yep.
There's the imposter town guards at the library. I assumed we were coming here to let him know to try to stage some kind of diversion at the library so we could sneak in and get the research that we need.
That's right. Well, Dad, you see, there's supposed to be an ambush up north, and we're trying to stop it. And in order to do so, we need to stop some research down here. And that research just it happens to be taking place in the library, which we have found out through some very good intel that there may or may not be imposter guards out front. There, I said it. But in that case, I would like you to help us stage a coup to be able to get inside. Maybe like just a diversion? Possibly? Just this once?
Well, thank you for pointing that out. I did notice that there was a couple more guards than we actually had. I was just trying to figure that out today, myself, actually. Yes, we could probably help you. It would not be a tonight thing. I would have to get most of my men for tomorrow. Did they say how long they would be here?
I don't remember how long they're being to be here.
I don't think they
Neither do I.
did say, but they'll definitely still be there tomorrow.
Okay.
He said that they were supposed to go back. They're supposed to go back tomorrow at sunset
Sunset. Yeah, that's right.
Sunset.
with the materials brought from the boat.
Oh yeah.
How early tomorrow do you think you could get everything together?
Well, unlike your lazy ass, I get up early. So I could probably have my town guard there probably about 8. I could probably have a distraction or diversion. Do you guys just need in? Is that what it is?
Well, if you've got
And
a
then
way
if you could
out,
keep the bad guys out.
Well, we could do so.
That would just be fabulous, Dad. Thanks.
You are so lucky your friends are here, because otherwise I would suck you in the mouth.
You would what? Suck me in the mouth?
He punches you right in the face at that moment. You take
Oh, I see what you mean now.
you take 6 damage from that.
Worth it.
All right. Is there anything else we can do for you 3?
I don't think so.
All right.
Actually, there is one thing.
Go on.
If you could please stop being abusive to your own son, I would appreciate it.
Not your place, did you? There's a time and a place for
Yeah,
things, and now
I
is
agree
not
with
the
Stygius,
time.
Dad.
If you were not a guest, I would treat you the same favor.
Okay, come
Thank
on,
you,
Stygius,
Galvar.
let's leave. Yep, thank you.
Pleasure as always.
Pleasure as
that's-
always, old friend.
You're
Bye, Dad.
something else.
Bye, you
Another
shithead.
thing?
Bye, Mom.
Bye, dearie. It's Stygius. Come back anytime.
I don't think I will.
She looks at you with, like you are gold to her.
I just turned around and started heading out, fuming.
I'd like to whisper to Quill. She wants to climb him like a tree, huh?
It seems so. It seems Rico is more like his mother than his father. It's quite unfortunate.
Oh, wait. Wait,
Whatever you insist.
I think Rico's
Pleasurable mix of both is what you're meaning to say.
I would agree.
No, I don't think I meant to say that.
Oh, come on now.
Okay, so back to our room.
Yeah. And get a... What's his face?
Oh yeah, we gotta make sure he's still in there. Fuck.
So you guys head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys head back to the tavern. You see the tavern's full of more people. It looks like all of the dock workers, all of the factory workers, and a couple of the locals. The bar looks pretty packed.
I'd like to just go straight up to the room where we're holding Hawk Hook.
As you get close to your room, you hear,
Yo, that's good. That's really good. All right.
you walk in and you see Hawkhook is trying to break the ropes and get the gag out of his mouth, but how you guys tied him, he is stuck. He sees you guys walk in and he goes,
Nice job, Quill. You really got those nuts
excellent
down.
hog tying ability.
Thanks.
So, what exactly do we do with him? We just leave him here until tomorrow, until we're ready?
We don't really need him to get in it anymore, do we?
We need him to get into the camp. Kind of.
unless someone
We're
had a
not-
disguised self. I mean, that'd be the only way.
Well, we could just store him in the closet for now.
Mm.
I think he should sleep next to Rico.
That's okay. I can sleep next to you, Quill. I can help keep you safe at night.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Wink.
Yeah, you'll go in the closet with fucking hot.
I think we could still use him for
I'll just
information
take
on
the second
inside.
room.
I think Stygius makes a good point.
Well, I didn't catch what he said.
He could still hold valuable information.
I agree.
Then it's decided he sleeps in the closet. Would you prefer we use some of that rope and dangle you out the window to sleep instead? The choice is yours, my friend. Closet or window?
We could hang you like
One
a bat.
for closet, two for window. That's what I thought. We stick his ass in the closet.
All right. You stick his ass in the closet.
All right. I think. Yeah, we're at the 3-hour mark there.
Yes, we are.
If yeah, just a heads up on your end. I gotta get started doing dinner here.
All right. Well, we can end at the long rest. How about that? Does that work for everyone?
Golden.
Perfect.
All right. So, how are the room situations looking?
I'm sleeping wherever Quill's sleeping.
Do you want to get dead, Rico?
Do you want to get dead is crazy.
It depends on what the process entails.
Oh my fucking god.
Instant.
I'll be a roommate today, Mr. Rico, Mr. Thornblade. I'd like to talk to you about something.
Okay. I guess that works. Can't say I'm not disappointed.
I think, compared to losing your genitals, I think this would be a better roommate experience.
You know, you might be right on that one.
All right. So, Stygius and Rico, are you guys in the room with the person or without the person?
Without.
Without. Okay. Quill and Damocles, we're going to start with you guys because you guys are in the room with the person. It's in the closet. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before you guys go to bed?
I don't. Maybe about that bomb factory. What could, because I feel like we could get some of those bombs and wreak havoc on that camp.
I feel like that would be a great idea, but I also feel like Stygius is not gonna be on board with
But
that.
if, because I was thinking the same, what if, hear me out, we pull a Rico here and just hold some information.
Just don't say anything.
Yeah, we'll be far enough away, then they'll explode, and then what? What's he gonna do about it after that? Nothing. It's already done.
But don't you think that will probably piss Stygius off a little bit? Maybe
don't-
if we can
I don't
get
know.
into the camp, we still get the bombs. But if we can get into the camp and he sees that there's no one worth saving in there, then maybe we bomb it.
Well, if there are people worth saving, of course, we'll do our best to save them, but
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying
There's-
maybe
there's probably not.
I don't
So
think there
let's
is either.
blow it up.
Let's do it.
Deal.
Yep. Deal. Wow.
All right. All right. So you guys take your rest. Stygius and Rico, we will come to you now.
So, what's on your mind, Stygius?
Well, truth be told, I'm still thinking about your family situation. How are you handling
I'll
it?
be alright. You know, who needs a close relationship with their parents?
At that, I have a very, very sad look on my face, and I say, well, I suppose it's different for everybody, but I'd give anything for that right now.
Oh. What what happened?
That they're still happy and alive, but I just, given my situation, I can't see them. But I don't want to make this about me. Have you?
Well, that's okay. It kind of sounds like you got something to get off your chest. Why don't you go ahead and say it?
Well, I just. Do you?
Ricky Bobby, get off the goddamn table. Sorry.
God damn it, Ricky Bobby!
Oh, I just don't think your parents should be treating you that way. That's for sure. And I'm wondering if you need any help in that regard.
You know, I think I agree with you that I don't think they should be treating me quite like that, but it's okay. It is what it is, and I struggled with it for many years, but I have moved on, and today was a real stepping stone. At least I saw him, and now, thanks to Damocles, I really think they're actually starting to believe me that I actually had nothing to do with it.
Well, that's a good way of looking at it, and it's in that spirit that I can say you're a better person than they are. And however you've gotten through, I think you've got the right approach to it.
Well, it hasn't always been this way, but having some friends around, it turns out that helps.
Sure can. And I'm happy to consider you my friend.
Well, thank you. That's, even though some of them can be a real bitch, and I mean literally.
Wow. But, yeah, I chuckle at that and say, that is not very nice, but that's fair.
I don't mean it in any nice, in like, real offense to, you know who, but.
Your secret's safe with me. All right, well, thank you for the chat. I suppose we should get some rest.
Yep. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm a little tired after all those hard travel days.
Indeed. Be nice to have a pillow under our heads.
Absolutely. All right. Nighty night, Stygius. I'll see you in the morning.
And as you all close your eyes and fade off to sleep, for once you all have a very comfortable and peaceful night. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Solid.
Nice.
Oh,
I want
bravo.
to thank all of you. This was a lot of fun this session. We got quite
Hell
far.
yeah.
Yeah, and bravo to you. Still going at it despite the strep throat.
Yeah.
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 Got to work through the pain.
Even doing the voices and everything, dude.
Yes,
It was tough, but all right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Like and subscribe.
What the fuck? This isn't YouTube.
I had to
This isn't
say
YouTube. Get out of here.
And don't forget the bell icon.
Hey, you can like and subscribe on Spotify.
You can follow our D&D podcast. So do that and share this with everyone you know, even your furry friends. All right. Peace out, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.